All right, guys, I'm gonna teach you how to do a tint strip on any truck or SUV that has like this middle cutout. We're gonna double cut this. It's gonna be super easy, and you can match it up perfect without having to mark how far to go down. So what I'm gonna do here, pull out just one side of the tint strip, and I got my boxes cut. I get a 20-inch roll, and then I get them cut at 10 and 10 for doing tint strips. You could do it a little different if you wanted to, but that's just what works for us. I'm gonna set that on the towel so I'm not scratching someone's vehicle. She wants it even with that bottom mount. So we're gonna go right there on the side of that bottom mount. Line it up about right there. I want to look to make sure it has a slight curve to it. All right. Then all I'm going to do is lock it in. That's it. All right, then I got a light right here. I can just kind of hold in the inside so I can see the cut around that trim. I just want a thin sliver the whole way around. I got to get a new blade because I just shaved a window with the knife, and when you shave a window with a knife, it dulls up your blade. So you want to make sure you definitely have a sharp new blade. If your blade's dull, it'll make like your line go a little unstraight. So I'm going to recut that because I want to make sure it's a perfect straight line. I can angle that across right there where I can kind of see. And I've done this enough that I know that these things are going to go right out, so I don't even need to squeegee those, or I mean heat shrink them. Boom. Okay, so what I do is I got one side right here. So I'm going to take it over to my trim board, and this is going to be my left side. And I'm going to pull out the opposite side. Now this way I got a factory straight edge. So once I got that factory straight edge on there, now I'm going to flip this piece over because I'm cutting out the left side. I'm going to line that up right as a perfect factory edge. Lock just that top down. I can do the whole thing, but really I just need to lock the top down. All right. And then I'm just going to copy it. Okay. Now the secret is making the cut exactly the same, so it's precise. So then I'm going to lay it on the border in there, the same distance, and then you know that your tint strip's straight. So Andrew's in there cleaning while we're getting ready, and I always want to, I like to round these corners right here just a little bit so nothing ever peels them up. You have a nice fingernail around the corner. So now when I pull this off, this is now back my driver's side, and that's my passenger. So Andrew, you ready? All right, here, I'm going to hand you this. So I'm going to peel the liner here. Okay, and we don't want to really wet the windshield, just wet the piece, otherwise it'll slide around everywhere. So you can stay here with the camera, but I'm going to hand this over to Andrew on that side. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I'm going to show you how we make sure that it's lined up perfectly without having to measure the outside of the window. Now, a longer tint strip, you might have to measure, but on these double pieces, you're not going to have to measure. All right, I can kind of put it in one hand here to help me get up in the truck. All right. So if you notice right here, there's a black border. So when I put this in, if I put it in the same distance over the black border that he has his, So I'm gonna look over at his, and his tint is about that far over that black border right there and on the other side. So when you do that, then you know they're both exactly straight because your cuts are perfect on both sides. And when your cuts are perfect on both sides and you line up your gap the same, then you know it's perfectly straight. So, all right. So we're good to go. That's how you do a double-sided tint strip right there.